Okay, so it is officially.
This, right?
What the
That's a
fuck is
little
that?
target just floating up there like a balloon. They got it tied down with cables, like it's gonna drift off or something. And the highway just goes up into it, like a drive-through in the sky. I cannot believe.
That's
Y'all are
weird.
seeing this, right?
All right, but anyway, let me get this right because we ain't got time for that shit. I mean, I guess we do, but anyway. So everybody, hey, welcome. Thank you for being here. We got 2 different messages for everybody. So, oh, and period. Somebody came straight in. Like, how the fuck did you get here that early? All right, you must have been waiting for me at the door. All right, so y'all, everything happened. I just woke up, okay? Mind you, I've been under Sleeping Beauty spell or something because I've been asleep for a very, 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 very long time, and I'm not even gonna lie. But I have been putting a lot of energy into the system, so we understand it. Y'all message say, hey Kevin, y'all message say, let me go over here and make sure. Okay, so let me tell y'all what was happening. So I just woke up. When I woke up, it's everything happening. The happiest shit and the worst shit. So when I turn over, the first thing I do, I grab my phone. It's 2 something, but 222. So we still in, oh, we just turned to 3. I was going to say. But the number was 222. It's been the whole entire expand of my day that I've been up has been 11:11. It was 1:11 from the last time I can remember that. And then my alarm goes off at 3 o'clock. It's set in the PM. So, okay, everybody here, welcome and thank you. All right, let me pull this up. Hopefully this all won't take too long because everything got reset. Anyway, so y'all, on the happiest parts, yay for me, I got more, I think it's like collaborations and things like that. So I just got 2 brand new ones. But mind y'all, the exciting part is 2 right there too, right? The exciting part about the whole entire collab thing, right, is y'all, the actual companies are reaching out to me. And mind y'all, my videos are they've been actually really liking my videos because one of them I didn't think I was really gonna like. So as I'm going through this, I'm looking at the actual, because you know, the actual company, talking to them, this, that, and the third. So I started sending back notes and things, y'all. As I'm doing that, what comes across my phone, the police are out, the coroner's out. Mind you, this right down the street. Somebody sending in the app, what's going on in this location because it's complete fucking chaos. All right. Somebody's not gonna make it home because when the coroner shows up, that means you done left Earth School, sir. Mr. Steele, what you doing up? How you doing, Mr. Steele? Mr. Steele, you out here? I'm out here. My ass was knocked. All right. So the message that they got is, it's stupid because all of a sudden downloads started coming like hella fucking crazy, right? So Twitch message says, it's stupid because that game's been played for forever. Now, what it's tied to is people are stupid. And this is exactly how they gave it to me. And I don't shoot the messenger. Don't shoot the messenger. And I gotta say that, oh, hold on. Let me tell y'all what their message says first because everybody needs to know everything. They said everybody has to be aware and present of everybody's message. So before it happens, and I think y'all are just under the, hey, we here. So y'all are innocent bystanders or y'all could be a mediator. So, you know, go with this. So y'all message say, who's up? Everything is happening right now. So, in the process of everything happening right now, it is visitors showing up. So the visitors showing up is All right, so we got visitors showing up out of nowhere. Take it how it resonates, because everything is important. But y'all message was tied to, oh, probably this. People showing up because everything's happening right now. Long lost. So somebody showing up and they saying they're a relative or something of that matter. That could be the thing. All right, he left, so we don't know. But anyway, thank God. Period. All right. So it's stupid because that game's been played. So this is the reference that they gave me. When, okay, so Mr. Still, what you over here saying? My son told me I need to pay more attention to my chats, okay? Because he was in my chat talking to me and I was definitely just talking. New manager, oh, that's another thing. Everything being reset, it's new rules, y'all. It's like, y'all, behind the scenes, I don't know if y'all been seeing new programs and shit coming up and this, that, and third, but everything's starting to look like a cartoon. Like, it's like the 2D and the 3D is starting to blend together. And I shit y'all not. Y'all know when I be telling y'all shit, it be fucking happening. All right, because I ain't got no reason to tell you nothing different. Now, oh, and I was in trouble for that, just so y'all know. I got in trouble because they said I be saying too much and I shouldn't be saying some of the shit that I be saying to y'all. So I did get in trouble for that. But along with that, they didn't say it, it wasn't in a bad way. It was because it was a message that came along with it. Maybe I'll tell y'all the message later because I gotta remember because my brain is now all over the place because everything's happening all at once. He said, I'm on because I just woke up to do my usual bathroom run and I saw that you were here. So since I didn't get a chance to talk to you on the phone today, I get a chance to listen to you tonight. I was knocked the fuck out. All right, don't even ask me why. I just lay down and that, you know, let go and let God. Anyway, so this is stupid because that game's been played. When I was going through my divorce with my second husband, with my last two kids, this nigga was trying to set me the fuck up, okay? As they do. They all try to set me the fuck up after the marriage. But it don't matter because guess what? The downloads had already started coming, right? So when I found out we went to war, and this is where y'all need to find out at what point in time y'all going to war with bitches. Y'all be playing nice to people, and I'm sorry, but I gotta give it to y'all like this because they already calling y'all stupid. So whoever they talking to, they already calling you fucking stupid because, you know, they already calling you stupid. All right, so when y'all be going to war with people, the first step is to recognize when you at war. We be playing nice, they already done started strategizing on our ass. You be in relationships with people sleeping with the fucking enemy. You going to bed every night thinking about lollipops and, you know, oh, the next we going on the family trip, this, then the third. These niggas going to sleep thinking, when the fuck I'm getting ready to get away from this bitch, okay? So pay attention to when the looks start looking, you know, a little too, you know, real. So the reference for that is there's a lady, some photo or something or some video going, the lady steady playing and talking to her husband and shit. Mind you, he's ignoring this bitch because he's acting like he's not with her. Now, first time I recognized we was at war, I was at war with a nigga, I hugged this nigga and guess what? Arm stayed down. Guess what I did? Fucking bookmark, bitch. A nigga that loves you will hug you. A bitch that loves you will hug you. No hesitation. People that love you do. Okay? They do show up. They do for you. They do. Okay? Don't let nobody play in your face and say, oh, I can't, because a nigga will go through hell and high water, and so will a fucking bitch for you. If I'm coming to help you, bitch, I'ma get to you no matter what, okay? Because that's the way it is. All right, so when we was going through the divorce, right, this nigga had already started trying to play with me funny. But the thing is, it was my own fault because I had stayed in a relationship entirely too long. Because while he was, thinking shit sweet because I'm home, doing all the stuff with the kids, cooking, da-da-da-da-da, and he out able to sling dick whenever he fucking feel like it, or use the money that me and him was building to go fuck bitches, he thought that was cool. All right. So when me and him, started to break and started to split, and when I started deciding, because when women, and this is for all the men across the world, if a bitch tell you this ain't the way it is, she lying. I told y'all I got in trouble earlier for already telling y'all too much shit, so let me just break it down to y'all a little bit further. Now, when a woman's fed up, R. Kelly was not lying. When a woman's fed up, it ain't nothing you could do about it. Guess what? We don't hide when we fucking other niggas. We just start doing it. Because we don't give a fuck. We just start saying shit in your face. Because unlike y'all wanting to hide and play, oh, we be trying to make that chest hurt, bitch. Because you don't know how long we sat there watching and dealing with you playing while we taking care of the kids, while we cooking for your dirty ass, while we doing your laundry, this, that, and the third. And all the times and all the nights that we cried. And then be thankful for when you come in the house and try to love on us, this, that, and the third. Meanwhile, just so y'all know, niggas know not to play with me too much. But mind you, I didn't allow some shit to happen. Because guess what I do? Even still right to this day, that's my character. I will watch somebody do some shit knowing the whole entire time. But guess what? The downloads be coming, see? Y'all be, playing with the wrong fucking people. So anyway, when I knew that we were at war, this is when I didn't give a fuck anymore. And so I started spending nights out and doing what I want to do because, nigga, now you watch these motherfucking kids, okay? But in the process of that, right, we still had, nice little home, this, that, and the third, but I already knew it was being disturbed. Now, the final fucking straw for me was this. And he know it too. We riding along in the automobile. I'm minding my business. Now, mind you, I wasn't even fucking with this nigga. I had already started fucking with a new nigga, and he already knew because I was coming home when I fucking felt like it, right? All right. So he asked me for a ride. I gave this nigga a ride. But where I was giving him a ride from was from the house that we was living in at that time, going to, where he was coming from at that time. Okay. So in the process of us taking this ride, me not knowing, because, bitch, I was just with my nigga. I don't know where the fuck he was. He was playing with some little fat ass girl down the street. And, we all be fat at some point in time. But mind you, a fat bitch probably thought she took my nigga, but bitch, I gave him to you, okay? Just know. And I don't, I love everybody, but I'm saying it the way I'm saying it because that's the fucking way I said it. Didn't care, don't care now, period. It was what it was. But that bitch taught me a lesson because even in the process of me not giving a fuck, I was still giving a fuck, okay? So just so y'all know, because I'm a lover of love. And I still love him to this day, love him all, but he blocked too. Anyway, downloads was coming. And God said, literally God said, you getting ready to have to, tighten up, sis. Because you want to move out. I'm getting ready to expand your borders. I'm getting ready to move you from this location to another location. And you may not know what's over there, but you're going to need to go on and get, ma'am. Because guess what? It was a wrap. It was done. It was over. You got to go. That's what I got told. You got to leave here. All right, fine, God. I'm going to go. So in the process, God said, if you want to take them kids with you, ma'am, because you already at war with this nigga, you gonna need to do a couple of things. So y'all bitches better listen up. When them kids are not already been at the courthouse and you having custody of them, in the majority of states in the U.S., you are not allowed to transport your kids across state lines from where they were born. It's called fucking kidnapping, bitches. So if you planning to make moves on a nigga, first move you make is get your ass to that courthouse and get custody of them kids. Okay? First rule. Don't take no kids across no state lines. Your ass is going to jail, bitch. And then guess what? Checkmate, they got your ass. First move you made was wrong. You don't got to tell them that you going to the courthouse, but the courthouse going to tell them that you came to the courthouse. So this is where, bitch, buckle up, because it's about to be a fucking rough-ass ride. Now, when you make this move on a nigga, know that they coming for your ass. Okay, so guess what? I knew he was coming for my ass. So only thing he could use was at the time I was smoking weed, you know, because I was young. I was out in them streets having a good ass time, okay? Not too much, so not too much. I had, you know, the nigga that I liked. But shit, we was having a good ass time. So when God said, you got about to have to go to war, sis, buckle up, stop smoking weed. I had shut it down. But guess what? He wasn't around to know that. I did everything in silence, so he thought I was still partying. Meanwhile, I had already tightened up my motherfucking work suit, bitch. Ain't no weed, ain't no nothing. Everything in order, the way that it needed to be. And not that weed is a bad thing for anybody, just so y'all know, I didn't need this nigga to be able to use nothing. I crossed my T's, I dotted my I's, and my kids was fucking worth it. So guess what? I stopped smoking weed. Because when I went to war on this bitch, I already knew he was coming for my ass because this nigga was trying to do anything and everything for me. Because that's what they do. They don't give a fuck about them kids. They just know that that's your heart, your soul. So I knew he was coming. And not that I was trying to take his kids away from him at all, period. God told me my life was going to be better elsewhere. So, if God told me my life was going to be better elsewhere, the first thing this nigga would have tried is to block my blessing and hold me to a place that God told me I was already too big for. It's time for you to go, sis. You got to go. So I wasn't going to let him block my blessing. And God wasn't going to let him block my blessing either. So God started giving me downloads, but I was clear enough to listen. So be fucking clear enough to listen, okay? Because whoever they're talking to, it's stupid because games been played for forever. I don't have to be the person to sit here and tell y'all can ask any bitch that ever fought for their kids in court. Y'all can ask any nigga because I'm also talking to the niggas. Y'all too. Same works for you, vice versa. I'm just a female, so I'm giving it to them the way it is. But if you a nigga and you a good ass dad and you trying to have your kids and this bitch trying to play with you, nigga, you better listen up too. Either way, everybody thinks they're smart because they think they're the first person that tried it. Everybody that goes in front of the judge that is dealing with child support, kids, custody battles, everybody goes in front of the judge thinking that it's the first rodeo, so they start doing shit. Don't fucking tell your kids nothing. Don't put the kids in it. You gonna put your motherfucking kids in it, and guess what? You know what the judge gonna do? Know that you put the kids in it, because judges know when kids have been prompted. Y'all are not the first people that have gone to court. Y'all don't know how long court been open and people been going to court. So they start with that. First of all, trying to manipulate the kids. Leave the fucking kids out of it. Leave the kids out of it. If they old enough to say where they want to go, let that be that. Take the defeat, because guess what? It is also a lesson in the matter. If the kids decide they want to go with such and such and such and such, let them go. Because guess what? It is a lesson for you in it, and it is a lesson for them. Now, on the flip side of that, if there's hella shit wrong and you already know, bitch, you fight every fucking to make sure. Because, you know, in some cases, it'd be, you know, they just got the better income and, you know, da-da-da-da-da. But, bitch, if they got the better income and they more stable, fucking let them, just let them. It's a lesson in it for everybody. It's the same. And mind you, ain't nothing I'm not telling y'all that, you know, I wouldn't have to do for myself. Because sometimes we just have to understand that whatever happens in that moment is God moving us into the next thing. So if it's something that felt like it got taken, it was da-da-da-da-da, no, bitch. It is God's way of showing you that I'm preparing you for something else. And yes, I know you know, love your kids, this and the third. They're not yours. They were never yours. Them kids are not yours. You are just the vessel that's being used to bring them into this world. Be thankful that God chose you for that, okay? Protect them tooth and nail. Yes. Yes. But y'all have to remember, this is the world, all right? So that game's been played forever. Don't use the kids, all right? Don't do that. All right. You know what the next game is? They start calling CPS and shit like that because they need to build a case on you. All right. Remember, God was already giving me the download, so I already knew. Now, my particular situation, this is the reason why I hate niggas that have a bunch of bitches around, right? And I'm not even joking. Like, I love y'all, but because y'all be so smart, but y'all be so stupid because y'all be playing with these dumbass bitches, but y'all be forgetting that y'all don't tell these dumbass bitches everything. So, and you know, love them, don't get it fucked up, but this is a nigga that got a bunch of sisters, right? A bunch of bitches around. So, what do the sisters do? They advise this nigga. And then they advise him all the way wrong because they forgot, you know, to include the opponent. Now, okay, the opponent had already got the downloads. The opponent already was talking to God. God said, tighten up, sis. You're going to have to stop doing da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. You're going to have to, you know, put on your business suit, your business attire, and you're going to have to, you know, act right. Now, I didn't stop smoking the funny cigarettes. I didn't, you know, simmer down, you know, the partying, da 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 da. I'm doing my due, cause none of that, you know, was affecting. But I knew they was going to try to use it, cause they try to use everything. Okay. All right. So, the first move that his sisters directed him to do was call CPS on her. Well, boom, first mistake, sucker. Because that was the first mistake that got the judge to pay attention to, oh, this side is manipulating. They're trying to manipulate the courts because we already know how this plays out. Now, so let me tell you how it played out. Anyway, CPS lady comes knocking on my door and she says, oh, we got reports that you don't take care of your kids. You be out to the party. You be smoking weed. Smoking weed. Thank you, God. And we need to just come in and check your house, your refrigerator, your cabinets. Okay, good. Please and thank you. I've been waiting on you at the door, bitch. So, lady comes in. She goes through the whole entire spotless ass house. She starts to open up them full ass fucking cabinets. She goes and looks in that refrigerator. All the kids got a bed that's not on the floor, which is funny because, you know, y'all let the white people keep their beds on the floor, but okay, you know, Montessori bed. But if I had my kid's bed on the floor, you know, I would have had a problem. Either way, long story short, the motherfucking place was, you know, immaculate. She says, well, we can clearly see that, you know, nothing is happening. And so the only thing that I have left is the accusation of the weed. Well, fuck it. We can get into that too right now. What you need me to do, ma'am? Well, if you go take this test, we could throw this case right on out here right now. Mind you, I didn't have to go take the test, but guess what the fuck I did? Went and took the drug test, bitch, because I was already prepared because, you know, God was on my side. God had already gave me the rundown. Mind you, let me tell y'all. So I forgot to leave out a little detail because it was intentional. The family is a church family. Mother a pastor. Children raised in the church. And this is the shit that they're doing. Mind you, you know, don't judge what I'm saying right now because we done all made up, hugged and kissed and everything else. But either way, at that time, this is how it was playing out. But this is also the same mother that kind of judged me a little bit harshly. She didn't realize I had grown up in, you know, a Christian family, right? So it wasn't far removed from me to know some shit about the Bible, right? So she, you know, kept trying to feed shit into my spirit and I would always correct her ass. And that's where the problem came in with me and the mother because everybody else allowed her just to speak shit over them. Not me. Bitch, my grandma named Rosetta. Don't make me call her, because, honey, if, you know, heaven got to start staring because I done called down, you know, angels and things, there's going to be a problem. Either way, long story short, she never liked me because apparently I gained a little bit too much control over her little son. Because remember, when niggas come from houses full of bitches, they think they the wives, the girlfriends, and, you know, everybody else. And they don't like when new bitches come around. Regardless of whether or not they saying it they do or not, they don't, okay? Because they be wanting this nigga to get married and things of that nature. But they want it to be to a bitch that's going to be a yes bitch. Just like, you know, so that way they can still have their claws and nosy and everything else Plus, y'all gotta remember that if he pays like he weighs, he's paying for everything, including their shit. And that would be the case. So when I come along now, there's some other extra shit. Anyway, long story short, guess what? Case got thrown out. But it went on file to the judge because now the judge is saying, oh, you doing stuff like that? Like, we not dumb. They're not dumb. The court system is not dumb. And y'all have to also understand the court system is not dumb to the point of even when y'all be out here casting and things of that nature upon the courthouse, y'all do realize there is a window where, you know, certain things work. Like, you know, it's certain higher level energies that could, you know, create something that could go into the courthouse that will hold. But most of the time when y'all start to try to spell cast and things of this nature on judges and lawyers and things of this nature, are y'all forgetting that they've been around here for a long time? So a lot of y'all are real stupid when it comes to certain things. So, because that's what they said. It's stupid. I'm going to show y'all. It said it's stupid because that game has already been played. And y'all be thinking that y'all just got here with the bibbity bobbity boo. Meanwhile, this is a whole law system and court system. And it also says none of them is going to get into the heaven because they already know that they already signed, you know, into the system that is already bibbity bobbity booed. Either way, but, you know, sometimes, you know, there is an occasion or two where, you know, people can walk through the door and go on and get because somebody, yeah. Anyway, right, so y'all picking up what I'm putting down because she over here, she already got it. Anyway, so listen to this. It's stupid because that game's been played for forever. So when you go into court lying and hiding money and things of that nature also, it really goes against you when you do, you know, certain things. So I know everybody wants to insist that, or think that they're smarter than the courts. Okay, so on the flip side of that, just because everybody look like they got money, don't mean they do. So, excuse me. Because I'm a person, I do more with less. So if you have $20,000 and you're doing whatever it is you're doing with your $20,000, my $20,000 is going to look a whole lot different than your $20,000 because I'm also a person who knows how to, you know, get some shit done. Growing up, and mind you, to this day, I still love this type of shit. And y'all seen my house, y'all seen how I live, so don't get it fucked up. Trash runs was a thing. You know what a trash run is? So a trash run is on whatever day, Wednesday, Thursday, you know, Tuesday, whatever day the trash goes out, right? We get in a truck or in cars, you know, family, and we go to the neighborhoods that the trash is getting thrown out at, and we take out whatever it is, because once it goes to the trash, it's fair game for anybody. We take out whatever it is that looks good because y'all don't even realize people throw away the best things. And go to some real snooty, real fancy neighborhoods. They be throwing away shit that, you know. Okay. So mind you, we get together, we go get all this stuff, you know, load it up, put it in a truck, whatever. Then we go to, you got two options here. You know, you can sell things, you know, one at a time, this, that, and third, or where I live at, where I was from in Delaware, we have Spencer's Bazaar. Spencer's Bazaar is an auction place, right? And so, well, it's not an auction place. It is an auction place, but it has so much more. It's Amish people, everything, right? Beautiful, like, it's the vibe, right? Because you can go and you can buy whatever it is that you need to buy. All right. And they be having a knockoff shit, just so you know. Anyway, so you take the stuff that you got out of the trash run, and mind y'all, one time I found the best fucking book. Somebody had threw away a grimoire, and a lot of fucking magical ass spiritual books. I had got them and I put them in the little locker that we had at the house thing. It's like a little thing in front of the house. Why this nigga threw my books away? Anyway, I still got a stereo from way back then. And mind y'all, this is over 15 years ago. I still got a stereo, a cassette player from way back then. Anyway, so you get all the stuff from the trash run and you take it to Spencer's Bazaar, you put it in an auction, and then people go around and they look at the auction. Lilith Lou, don't even worry about it. You mad because I'm beautiful. And you over here, Lilith Lou says y'all looking like a black pilgrim. Look at her. She got the name Lilith Lou and came over here with that. Mind y'all, what do I tell y'all, Earth School? We know Lilith is not from around here because Lilith is stupid. She came over here, and I already said that already, right? She came over here and she don't understand that the title's always right. So Lilith, I got time because I'm energized. I just woke up. And Lilith, we all know that Lilith is, you know, dark energy, or, you know, she thinks she dark energy. But Lilith don't know that I'm a troll too. So the energy you come in here with is going to be the energy that you give. So we all know that you're ignorant because, you know, you writing stuff like that. Now, what you want? Your mom didn't hug you growing up? Because I could tell. When you come in other people's business, you inserted yourself all for nothing, not realizing I'm not the one or the two, because I'm not that, you know, spiritual. Because, you know, we could do this, honey. But either way, what I'm going to do for you is I'm just going to eject your ass out of here because you're dumb. And they already said you're stupid. So let's just go ahead and let you go. Your best bet would have been just to listen, but instead you block your blessing. Look at you, dummy. Go on and get. All right, anyway, back to the lesson, everybody, because Lilith is not going to stop our show. We got shit to teach, okay? They said it's stupid because that game's been played before. Even that one. Let's go in and make her mad by the way she looked. Not realizing, bitch, I know I'm bad. Even sitting here like, ain't nothing you could do with me. Bonnet on and everything. Sis knows she cute. Clearly. I can cover it up, take it off. Either way, ain't gonna bother me. So get somebody else, honey. Anyway, it's stupid. Hiding money. Do not, like, if you made the money, you made the money. And I get it. This is also where some of y'all, you know, should choose better next time. If a person has been stealing, it don't matter what the person has done, because literally it's going to go through, you know, just checkpoint, 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 checkpoint. Just because a person don't want to be with you is not an infraction on your list or anything else. People grow apart, y'all. People grow apart. And that's okay. Your journey may just be this, and that could have just been the lesson. Y'all don't have to argue. You don't have to hate each other. And this is for your own benefit. It's not going to do nothing but block you in a way where you're mad at a person, you hating, you hoping that their life fall apart. If you know you was a good person, to them people, don't worry about nothing else. Don't worry about nothing else. That's why I'm sitting here right in front of y'all, and I be telling y'all, oh, people try to enter into the energy, this and the third. You don't got to look back at them people. When you know you're already elevated, grown, advanced, and God is leading the path and the way, you don't got to be mad. You don't got to be angry. You don't got to be nothing. Spot the lesson. What was it that you were supposed to learn? And use that going into the next one. I told y'all multiple times. I had so many people saying, with the way that person... Hold on, y'all. Let me grab some tissue. With the way that person did you, you're never going to love nobody else, this and the third. Oh, use a lie. Don't speak that over top of me. Be mindful of the things that you let people speak over top of y'all as well. People will try to speak curses over your life. People will try to speak curses over your life and fake it as a blessing. No, not me. You not. No, don't speak over my life. Don't speak over none of that because I didn't ask you that. God is covering that. When I got done with that person, that situation, and you could do what you want, I let God handle it. I'm not trying to rush into nothing. All right, so men, and this one was specifically for y'all because y'all, they said, I ain't going to repeat it. I'm going to just show you because. So what happens after relationships and shit like that? You know what men do? They run right out and get a new bitch because they say, oh, I got to get another bitch to make this bitch jealous. We don't be jealous. We don't be jealous. We may be half-assed slightly mad and embarrassed a little bit. Because it's embarrassing. Like, if you really love a person, you running out the door to go hop in and nothing, you know, if that's not what you've been doing. If you've been, like, you know, being a faithful person, this and the third, and now all you doing is displaying to the world that you a male ass, anybody can be in your energy ass nigga, you're a dumpster. We don't be caring. it only further proves our point that you're a dumpster. Okay? So men normally tend to, let me go get a better bitch than my other bitch, and now they're out flaunting the bitch because that's what they think. It's embarrassing. I hate to tell you. It's embarrassing and sad. Mind you, that game's been played before. Because let me tell you how we end up hurting y'all heart, right? This is what we do. And you know, we be waiting. We be getting ourselves together because we know we not in a condition to go fuck with no other niggas. We don't want our energy. And this is, you know, the ones that are the keepers, y'all know. Because, you know, it's another type too. They go do the same exact thing. But the ones that are the keepers, y'all know. We keep our energy to ourselves. We go mind our fucking business. Or, because I ain't going to lie either. The ones that, you know, we might already have our nigga already picked out. We might already know that, okay, well, when you did da-da-da-da. So if they pop up with another nigga, just know that we already had that nigga picked out and he already TTG. Everything about him is better. I promise you. Even if it only lasts for 32 minutes. Everything about him is better. Okay? So know that. And it could be vice versa. Take it how, you know, it resonates. But either way, niggas, y'all go get the other bitch. We be knowing this bitch get ready to play in y'all face anyway. And half the time it be a lesson. We be wishing the bitch burn you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, go ahead, do that. Flaunt the bitch around. We hope that, you know, everything that other nigga giving her, eat it. That's what we be thinking. We don't be mad. It's very embarrassing. And it makes y'all look stupid because y'all be doing extra. Y'all be trying to go extra to make us mad, and everybody in the family and everybody in the surrounding cities and everything else that know, they know too. So just so y'all know, so y'all can stop embarrassing yourselves, it's more embarrassing than anything, okay? All right, so if that's what y'all aiming for, check. All right, y'all definitely did that. But it's a long history of this is what y'all do. Y'all run out, y'all go get y'all little, you know, somebody younger than the bitch so you could try to make the bitch mad. Mind you, we over here get ready to marry a nigga that's, you know, get ready to be sitting on da-da-da-da-da. And y'all never know because we keeping it, you know, whatever it is. But mind you, we be healing our soul, body, spirit, mind. And then after, because this is where it goes, the bitches that y'all be with, y'all, they be knowing that they side, but that, what you call them? What y'all call them? I forgot what the word is. It's when they go out and they get somebody that's just occupying the space and the place for that 5 seconds, whatever that is, right? Somebody know? Not the sneaky link, the bitch that, the rebound bitch. They really don't like y'all, right? They don't like themselves at that moment in time. They're mad, okay? Just so y'all know. So they're spoiling y'all, and they're doing all the things that, you know, they're doing, and y'all know it too. So don't act like y'all don't know it, right? So they're spoiling y'all because they're mad at, you know, the situation not working out, and they don't want to look dumb. Meanwhile, they looking dumb. Go figure. Nobody's ever told them. So I'm telling y'all right here, right now, y'all look dumb. All right, so then after the female heals, and now she's like, you know, okay, well, I'm finally ready to be out. And then because she waited, God sent her that one. God sent her that one. And now she married, right? Get ready to get married or whatever, and she don't fuck with you, right? It work out the same way all the time. And then after they find out that, oh, there's a nigga, this nigga spirals out of control. Never ceases to fail. Why? Because now you got to go through the healing process that you didn't go through when you thought you was trying to play in my motherfucking face with this dumbass bitch. And now you done been through this bitch, this bitch, this bitch, this bitch. Same process. If you thought you made the bitch, make another one. Do the same exact thing. Why you in a rotation of multiple, getting younger, and dumber bitches? Now you out here corrupting somebody else's daughter, a young person. Now she get ready to be fucked up, and it's a continuous cycle. And then y'all say y'all mad at the women, but y'all are the one that's doing it. Because now this girl ain't, these niggas be 96, the bitch be 20. He got worms, he got whatever, you know, that he done passed on, you know, throughout the years. And now she fresh 20. Dealing with an old nigga, watching his motherfucking kids. This bitch ain't even got no kids. fucking up her life when she should be free and allowed to see, you know, what is really out here now. And here the cycle goes on. A perpetual thing. And then guess what y'all end up being? Because y'all always go through this process. Old, dumb, and alone by yourselves looking stupid. And then the one that shoulda, coulda, woulda, that's the one that got away. That lady the other day said, and y'all, this will forever be in my spirit, and I do not care what nobody say. It's like one of them things. When to whom much is given, much will be required. That's one of them things that sticks in my spirit. This lady said, in a matter of a couple of weeks, she had the discernment to marry her husband. This is a lady that said she was planning to be single, go get her, adopt her child, and go move out the country. But the fact when she said discernment, that rang in my spirit so heavy. Because the discernment to marry somebody that turns out to be the most amazing, like God sent. And even if it's for the time, enjoy it. And I'm not saying nothing, like it could be for a lifetime. And I pray it is, because saying you have the discernment to marry somebody, people don't have the discernment to marry people in years. Niggas will be with somebody for years. And having the discernment to marry somebody in weeks and be with them for years is a fucking amazing thing. We all have to understand that we have been taught lessons, or we have been taught situations and circumstances, you know, watching the adults, you know, as you grow up. It don't matter. It could be your mom, your dad, it could be your aunt, your uncle, you know, whatever you admired and whatever you didn't. We watched them. We emulated, you know, situations that we like, or we emulated even situations that we didn't like. Fact of the matter is when you finally get to the understanding that without whatever they put into the system, right? Without that, and you finally start to tap into you, the things that you like, the things that are not conditioned, because now you're looking at, okay, well, I was conditioned by this. I was conditioned by that. I was conditioned by that. To the tune of, I feel even this, like for somebody to come in and even try to demean me based off of this, like I done been wigs and this, that, and the third and everything else, and I've never felt more beautiful than when I have been covered. Why? Because it was a me and God situation. It wasn't society telling me that you got to have your baby hair slicked down, or you got to, it's whenever I feel like it, because I take this off sometimes. Whenever I feel like it, I can stand in the glory of, this is a decision that me and God made, and I am, y'all, loved and blessed in it. Like sometimes y'all see me when I put my hijab on and those lines is just right. Like, can't nobody tell me nothing. That's the hair for me. And I love that. So it's like, don't let nobody be able to threaten you with anything. You know how threaten you with anything that you care about. So don't threaten you. Okay, so it goes like this. They can't threaten you with something you don't care about. And it's not that you don't actually care about whatever the situation, circumstances is. It's just that you're far removed from it because God already has his hands on it and you already gave it to God. And once you give it to God, nobody can touch it. I sat in front of y'all a billion times on the third marriage, okay? So we can get past the second one and know and understand that all these proceedings go into court. And mind y'all, I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. On the second marriage, I said, I'm not getting married to no more because I don't want to have to go through the court, because y'all, that shit fuck with my system so bad, having to argue with this man about kids, this, that, and the third. And just like I thought, guess what? He would have tried to block me. He would have tried to block me from leaving out of state. But so far, this man has proven to me that he would have only done it. He would have only done it because it would have given us a better life. And he would have just wanted to be being a bitch. Because even after I moved out of state, guess what? I gave this man every opportunity to have access to his kids. Never did it. But you know what his argument with me is? I took the kids and I left. I took the kids and I left to have a better life. I didn't take the kids to leave to make you upset or anything else. I offered. Like, the man could have came. The man could have came. Mind you, he did come. And you know what he tried to do? Get me locked the fuck up. that was another story. So when God said, leave and leave by yourself, I should have listened. But guess what? I got a police record after that, but and it got taken off. But I got a police record, and he left my kids and went right back to Delaware where he should have been at from the beginning. So y'all, I got some stories to tell y'all. Now, on the other side, the next one, the third one, the one that I said I would never, I was never going to, change my name for nobody, but this is the one that I really wanted. So this is how they did me, y'all. They sent me the right one, the one that it was the wrong one, but it was the right one that would get me to say yes. You see what I'm saying? So they knew nobody else would be able to get me to say yes to a situation, but this one. And so guess what? I also got warned, because even at the time, the spirit knew I would say yes to that one, but also they sent people, my brother, my family. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. The warnings came. Guess what? I heard them, y'all. I heard them. But that was my best one. That was my best one. That was my best one. I really liked that one. I really liked that one. And y'all, I really, really wanted it. I was set in to be, this is the end. Like, I'm going to be locked in with this nigga for forever. Guess what? God had other plans, and so did that person. That person's intentions, even from the beginning, shit. I don't even know. I ain't even going to put it into the mix. All I'm going to tell y'all is this. When the divorce came, this man was fighting me for property that I already had and everything else. Mind you, ain't even been married a total of a whole 2 years at all. And the person thought that they should have half of all of my shit. Mind you, at the time, none of the things would have been a problem except for the fact that, you know how people have ulterior motives, and God knows that there's ulterior motives, so God automatically starts shifting things around. And remember, I already told you that they start making moves and the energy starts making moves because God is paying attention. And even though you may be in love, and even though you may be infatuated or whatever it is that you are, to the tune of you just decide that you want to, commit your whole entire life to a fraud or to a situation that God knows is not, like, it's going to end up with you, having some type of pain, some type of trauma, right? Y'all, it looked bleak. So whoever's going through this, it looks horrible. This person looked like they was beating my ass every step of the way. Their attorneys was better. They had more money. Mind you, I was working and making money, but it just seemed like everything was, y'all, the shit was a curse. And you know when a relationship or anything is a curse, when you get yourself connected to somebody and these people, instantly you start losing money, or instantly shit just starts falling apart, or instantly, that is a sign. Even if you may like it, it may feel good. Y'all, that is a clear, the universe is saying, you on the way down, get rid of this. But a lot of us stick around and we just be thinking, oh no, it's just the time because no, y'all, the energy has been corrupted. Get rid of it. And again, you're going to do what you want to do. But I'm putting it out there because the universe is saying, if you're listening to me right now, the universe is telling you that there's a change happening in your energy. There's everything happening and you're being able to see it. You have been elevating, you're growing, you are learning. There's a lot of changes happening and everything's happening so fast. Again, when I came here, what did I say? Everything is happening. On this side, everything is happening. On this side, they said it's stupid because that game's been played forever. So it is a lot of, timeless. And then the other part was when elders, people who, I told y'all, my aunt is 60-something years old. My aunt ain't never said nothing about no timeline. And now all of a sudden, my aunt is talking about timelines. Guess the fuck what? That means that even the elders are not set in their ways. But we came from a point where the elders were set in their ways. They wasn't trying to learn anything different. God is actually putting that in her spirit. Now, just imagine, they already said it only takes 3 generations to either make it, more stupid, or 3 generations to build this thing up. So if you can get 3 generations removed to now start to do, okay, this was taught to us, but that's not right. We changing it because now y'all are the new elders, in case y'all didn't know. So when the time comes and the people are, and the ancestors. So when the people, you know, your children, great grandchildren, they'll be talking about you in a way. And what are they going to be saying? Did you leave a great legacy? Did you change? Like, did you even exist? Did you even leave a mark on the family history, legacy, the Indian Akashic record? Did you do anything? Everything in my spirit tells me, if you're watching me right now, God is setting you up to make sure that you are leaving a mark. That's the reason why you are going through whatever it is you have gone through. And now being in the middle, and even maybe trying to figure out and find your way. Because even though we got here, like, where's here? And how the fuck did we all get here? And why does it seem like we are at the most important phase of time ever? Like, even before or, you know, after, this seems like this is the most important time. But maybe every generation feels like that. Maybe every awakening. But be mindful that this is the first time that this has happened. So that would mean that we are the change that was necessary and needed. And I know that puts a lot of pressure on a lot of y'all, but just think about it. Why did God pick you and choose you to be here at the most pivotal time in the world ever? We are the change. And so how do we get to that? We have to stop thinking that the game has already been played. It's already been played, and now we need to choose better. We need to align ourselves better. Hi, Cornelius. Welcome. Thank you for being here. We need to definitely do better. It's time for us to, you know, we can agree to disagree, but we have to start understanding that it works better. And y'all, I wish to God that we could keep shit out of the court system. Mind you, the people that follow the Bible, it says keep this stuff out of the court system. Because y'all know when certain people or certain situations get, it's in an addition, it makes it worse. It definitely makes it worse. Because in my mind, it is like, we could agree to, you know, this, but some people just want to drag you to the tune of, like, it's just for fun and for sport to them. Don't never mind how it affects you, you know, your money, your time, your history, your psychic, you know, your psychological situation. Like, y'all, going into court is trauma for anybody. Allowing somebody to judge your life is trauma for anybody. Meanwhile, it says we shouldn't be judging. God is the only judger, but it's everybody who's around here judging, including us. Because even when we say we don't judge, we be judging. And that's just to be honest. You know, we might not say nothing like, you know, okay, it's cool. Because, again, we are the people, we don't judge. We that's cool. But meanwhile, it may be just even a slight opinion that came across, or it could be something where you judging other people, you know, whatever, even in the situation where we not judging. Everybody's human beings. And this is where we have to let people be people. And people make mistakes. And if you do make a mistake, know that you can come back from a mistake too. Now, whether or not you can come back and be around certain people in your mistakes is a whole nother thing, because cause and effect is another thing. And we have to be accountable for our own bullshit. And that's where a lot of people fall short too, because how are you able to recognize your own, you know, like spiritually when you're going through whatever it is? Are you able to recognize it, identify it, accept it? It's like when I came to y'all the other day and I told y'all, I sat right here in front of y'all and I said, I don't know what's happening in the energy today, because I was only sitting there. I was sitting on the chair doing my content, right? And so out of nowhere, I got this feeling where I just wanted to fuck with some people. Mind you, I've had this feeling multiple times. And in the process, I'll say to myself, why are you acting like that? Why are you doing that? And so, hence, one time somebody told me, you're being a bitch, right? They wasn't lying. And I said, I am. Because I really was. But the thing is, I was trying to. And everything in me said don't, but my energy said, fuck them. Y'all, you know what I've learned about my energy? My energy don't be wrong. My energy was offended for some reason with that person. And so even though I was telling myself, don't do that, my energy said, fuck them. Lo and behold, my energy should have been saying fuck them because this person was doing XYZ before they came to be in my face, right? So it's been times when I knew I had that feeling and it was justified. I didn't know why. I didn't find out why until later. And then it made sense. But this particular day, I felt like I wanted to fuck with somebody. Wasn't nobody around. So I'm like, so I came to the internet. I came to y'all. And I said, I don't know what's happening, you know, in the energy because nobody's here. I'm sitting here, but I feel like I want to fuck with somebody. So that would mean to me that maybe, you know, somebody, I must have been in somebody else's energy or somebody, you know, might have been in my business and I'm just picking up. But, you know, also the thing is, I know that when I come to the internet, even if I'm feeling some type of way, because I'm connected to, you know, so many people that I've been, you know, with over the past couple years, it could just be one of their energy. And guess what? If I show up, we get to discuss it. And now I appease the beast. And by the time I get offline, everybody feels better because I showed up and now we can kind of discuss, you know, but I was being accountable because I know throughout my life, I have had that feeling where, yeah, I'm going to fuck with you and be knowing it and don't care. But I be caring on the inside because I can tell that I'm doing it. How many of y'all do that? You can feel yourself about to be mad. You know you mad. You don't know why you mad maybe. But the energy is saying, bitch, I'm mad. Somebody done offended you somewhere in some form or fashion. Your energy is picking it up. I told y'all before, and some of y'all are new because it's a lot of people here. So I welcome y'all. Hey, it's a lot of people around here. So it's a lot of people up. So for the people who are new, hi, my name is Talisha, Spirit Light Worker on YouTube. So we're on all the channels. But I was talking to my people before, the people that come on a regular basis, and I was telling them somehow when whatever happened in the 19 and 20, you know, era, see that era, somehow everybody, something glitched in the system because that's when my, you know, most of the hardest one, the hit so far came through. The glitch is what I call it, right? Anyway, I didn't realize in the process of me glitching, it was a whole lot of other people glitching as well, right? So, because whatever happened during that 2020 affected a lot of people, right? So somehow the phones started doing this weird thing where it started to make me, like, certain people show up. And y'all know it does it to y'all too. So all of a sudden out of nowhere, this random person will show up on your phone and then you'll start seeing them and seeing them. You'll be like, I've never seen that person before. But sometimes you get a feeling like, okay, this person is connected to me. Why am I supposed to pay attention to this person? Right? It started doing that. I done had a phone since phones then came out. Like, I never had that feeling before. All of a sudden, it was something different. But y'all, even in the process, we have to be mindful that we could be being conditioned now by the algorithm, right? But then it started to make me wonder, could the algorithm be matchmaking? Because it was weird how all of a sudden a guy that I don't know from Michigan, all of a sudden, and now he might not be, it's an M place, I don't know. All of a sudden, he's now on my timeline multiple times. And so as I'm glitching and everything is I'm trying to clear the fog from the glitch, and I'm noticing that it's happening more and more with a select group of people, and then the similarities and everything that they was trying to show me, and I'm like, this can't be right. Something's wrong, because it wasn't making sense. It wasn't making sense. I got 4 devices, right? Most spiritual people, if you hear you got 2, 3, 4 devices, you got more than one, because we don't play that. Because we all know that what one phone will show us or try to block us from, the other phone will show us. And so whatever this phone won't show us, the other phone, because each phone is almost like a different time. So, you know, we kind of labeled them. Most of y'all probably got 3 because it's labeled like this: past, present, and future. The phones will tell you past, present, and future. So this is my current phone, the one that I use, so it shows me the most up to date. That phone right there is like the oldest one, so it's kind of in the middle, because that one is almost like the one that's the most in between. So, hey Aaron, love you. Thank you for being here. Y'all don't forget to tap that screen. Run me up too. I forgot. We supposed to be tapping and everything else, y'all, period. So each phone shows us something different. Some phones will lock us out of certain things because, you know, in your current present, they might not want you in something, or they might not want you to see something from y'all. It's the strangest thing. Don't judge me, but I promise you, if y'all spiritual people, y'all know, like, throw up 100. Oh, Kevin and already did it. Throw up 100s in the chat, y'all, if y'all know what I'm talking about, for real, because this is a thing. And it could be a tablet, but y'all are using multiple devices because y'all know. And then some of them, they be saying they can't get hacked, but we be knowing they be hacked because it can't be nothing else. How many of y'all, spiritual people that came, you know, whatever the glitch happened, y'all fire alarms, the smoke detectors was, you know, kind of maybe seeming like they have recording devices in them or anything? Did anybody change out their their smoke devices? How many of y'all spiritual people know that they was recording inside of y'all houses? How many of y'all spiritual people thought that y'all was being watched? How many of y'all spiritual people been triggered by the police? How many of y'all spiritual people that been gang stalked? How many of y'all spiritual people, like, y'all are not wrong. Y'all are not wrong. How many people feel like relationships came along to be your handler? Y'all are not wrong. Y'all are not wrong to the tune of, y'all already have seen that the conspiracy theorists before are all now being proven correct. How many of y'all have been, people have tried to trigger y'all to get y'all committed? Saying, you see what I'm saying? So it's not a coincidence that everybody gets put where we're getting put. Me, I thought I was tripping, but I felt deep down inside. No, how many of y'all been followed? You see what I'm saying? So it's not a coincidence. So just think about this. As I was going through all these things, right? I'm sitting here and I'm saying, I got to be tripping. Like, there's no way. And so in the middle of me being triggered, I come to the internet and I sit in front of y'all because God is telling me I have to come to the internet and I have to talk to y'all. Everyone that's following me, I got y'all back. Just know that I'll be following every single one of y'all back. All right? So tap them screens. Good morning. Oh, I didn't know I pushed that. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay. I'll get off of it.
How you doing?
I'm blessed and highly favored. Thanks for asking.
Thank you so much. I will be following you back, just so you know.
Okay.
All right, thank you. That's what I was trying to do, and I done pushed the button. Sorry.
It's okay.
Your profile is beautiful, though, just so you know.
Thank you.
All right, y'all. So, yeah, how many of y'all have gone through, oh, my God, you hitting all the points? Yes, because it happened to me. And that's why I'm telling y'all, when everything was happening to me and I'm saying, God, I'm a good person. Why am I going through this? You know, when I got the answer, it was all in servitude, because you can't understand if you never been through it. Like, how are you going to explain something to somebody if you've never been through it? And I'm going to send you because you're going to fight hard enough to come back. Y'all, I have a house and a car and kids and everything else. They're all adults. But literally, I know that I've always fought for, you know, stability. So when certain things started to happen and I'm saying, that's not making any sense, that's going to make me look, you know, a certain type of way. And not that we really care about how it looks, but we care about how it looks because, like, y'all, that's strange. And so when everybody was saying, you know, something's wrong with her, this, that, and the third, I'm saying, I'm going to work. I go to work every day. I'm paying my bills. I'm doing the stuff that, so why are y'all all harassing me? Meanwhile, they're saying something's wrong, and I'm saying I feel better than I've ever felt before in my life, just because now God is loving on me enough to where God is paying attention to, you know, giving me answers. And like, y'all, I was like, I can't even describe how plugged in I feel into the universe, and everybody saying something's wrong with you. But mind you, I ain't never changed my tune. Like, anybody that's ever been watching me, I ain't never changed my tune. I've been sitting with God. I've never changed my tune. How can you try to condemn somebody that says, I've been sitting with God? When I hear people saying, I left and came back, where the fuck was you at the whole time? Because I've never been anywhere but with God. Whether or not I'm saying, whatever it is I'm saying, God hear me. God hear me. Not everybody understands, especially if you're chosen, not one, everybody what they see. Yes. But mind you, it's you feeling, they're telling you that something's wrong with you. Mind you, you know, you're seeing the clearest you've ever seen in life. This is the clearest you've ever seen in life, but you have people trying to tell you that something's wrong with you because they don't understand why God chose you to be able to see past what they can see. And you're mad because I can do something better than what you could do. But mind you, it's not even better. Maybe you're not even tapping into your gifts. You're not even trying. Because maybe you could be better at it than me, but God knows that I'm just volunteering. I'll volunteer. Because whatever we got to do, have y'all not been hearing me from the beginning? I cross T's, I dot my I's. I just want to figure out how we got here and how we get to the next phase. I don't really like lingering in too many things. I like to grow. I like to evolve. I like to do things that I've never done. So, you know, I know everybody else. I told y'all, I'll jump out the window. And even at the time when I came here and I sat here and I told y'all, it was the most traumatic time of my life. I did not want to sit on the internet. Anybody that is listening now, if you want to hear the story, it's on YouTube. I sat here in the middle of the dark night of the soul, sweating, looking crazy, going through just whatever glitch it was. I didn't want to publicize that because it was already people talking about me. But like I said, God, this was what God said. Tell your story. I didn't even think nobody was listening. Lo and behold, y'all, people came out of the woodwork saying, I heard you. God told me to ask for my soul tribe. Didn't think nobody was listening. People came out of the woodwork. I heard you. We're listening. We understand. You're not wrong. I'm going through the same exact thing. Y'all, one time in the process, and I done already said this before, you have to watch what you say, even to, you know, the police, because one time when I was going through that glitch, it is the bots, and I don't want to call them that, but, you know, they hear trigger words, and this is why you hear when they say, oh, this person did this, the officer did da-da-da-da. Y'all, it's words that they hear that we could potentially be saying when we're going through whatever, you know, that thing is. So, story. As I was going through the glitch, there were some people that was being involved kind of fucking with the situation. And you have to remember that when they say we're not dealing with people, because some of these people don't even realize they're doing it. It is the entity, the spirit, right? So a girl called me and she said something about some helicopters, this, that, and the third. Mind you, it's triggering me because it's already too much eyes and, you know, the monitoring spirits and things of this nature. So as I'm going through it, I'm listening to headphones, this, that, and the third, because spiritually, I had already been told that something was going to happen that night. It was a lot of weird shit happening. So I got instructed, put your headphones on, be cool. I heard nothing. Y'all, I went to sleep peaceful. I wake up the next day and the person is saying, did you hear all these helicopters, da-da-da-da-da? Nah, because I listened to what God told me, put my headphones on, and I went to sleep, right? So that's what she's saying. I made note of it. I have it in my phone. I start asking, because later on, something happened. My truck ended up being tampered with, and somebody put a tracking device on my truck, which is also another thing, because I kept telling everybody, it's something don't feel right. I feel like, you know, people are following me. Everybody said I was crazy. So my car ends up getting hit. My car ends up going to the, to get fixed. The people where my car got fixed at was trying to plug into my system in my car and couldn't because something was already plugged in it. Lo and behold, they found the tracking device that got installed on my truck. So the police had to come and everything, right? So once the Agent Smiths, you're not wrong. So the police was coming, but mind you, now everybody now has to eat what they said because everybody kept saying I was crazy, that nobody was following me. But now an outside person finds the tracking device, right? So now the police gets called, and the police, they have to do a report and everything because nobody knows where this tracking device came from on my car. But mind you, I've been telling everybody this, right? So when the police comes up, because now I'm, full on, I'm tired. I'm tired of being fucked with. Like, y'all talking about helicopters, people fucking around my house, my car being fucked with, all types of stuff. I'm fucking tired. So when the cop comes, I start saying, this is another thing, because I know who did it, right? And I kept saying, check these folks. So anyway, I'm saying to the police something in the middle of me playing something. TJ, it starts tomorrow. Y'all not see this? Celebration all month long. Nobody calls me TJ. TJ is old. I'm not TJ. But mind you, that was the other thing. When I woke up, when I said everything is happening, my phone told me I was in the wrong place. My phone said, you're in the wrong place. Your phone wants to shut down, or it's something for an hour is what it wanted to do. But it's saying that my phone is not in my location. But I opened up the location and it's showing me that my phone is home. I'm at my house. But literally it's alerts being thrown across my phone saying I'm not at my house. And my system wants to shut down because it don't know where my phone is. Now, is that not crazy? All right. So anyway, when the cops, so add that to the system too. So anyway, when the cops come, I start saying something else, and instantly he says, what? I hear loud and clear, shut your ass up. Shut up. So I said, never mind, but he wants me to go back to what I said. I'm like, nah, never mind. But so I just started talking now about the thing, but I had started to drift everything together because y'all, it's too much. It was just too much shit happening all at one time. Anyway, long story short, just because they say they there to help, no, because then right behind that, and I kid you not, this was about a week because there was some da-da-da-da-da. So if it's something that I can, because everybody has free will to do whatever. But the point of it is should you be doing that? Y'all went down, and so we back now. I was reading your comments, Ratisha, and thank you too. But the other incident with the cop, right? So the other incident, I'm sitting online and a lady comes out of nowhere telling me that, I should just be, this, that, and the third. So I said something to YouTube about it, that a lady came in my chat and threatened me and everything else, said that, I should be, they told me I had to call to the police, right? And get it reported, and then, all of that. So I called to the police. This particular day, so what happened was I was doing a TikTok and I happened to walk out the door and I locked myself out the door, right? So I had to bang the handle off to get back into the door. So there was no knob on the door. So I couldn't get out the door. So as I'm calling the police, they came. I had to go out the garage door to meet him to go to the front, right? As I'm going out the door, the girl that was on the phone talking to me, and thank God she said it because I would have just, thought nothing about it. She said, don't let him in your house. I said, okay. So I walks all the way from the other side, goes to the garage, and I comes to the front door because, the ring is there. So I'm standing at the front door, and the cop, for some reason, acts like he don't want to come in view of the ring. So he's like, we can't go in the house. I said, no, I can't. No. Why do you need to go in the house? I said, I can't even get in the house. I locked myself out the house, so that's why I came to the garage, but I came to the front. But this cop was trying to act like he wanted to avoid my ring camera. And then he act like he didn't really want to do the report, as if, somebody threatening my life was not important. But why do you are supposed to have your camera on? Like, is that not correct? So why are you trying to avoid anybody's security cameras or anything else? And mind you, that was already too late because my whole entire house from the second floor is already recording everything. As soon as you come up to the, like, I could see down the neighborhood, down the street from my cameras from the top anyway. So it wouldn't have mattered. You was already on camera. So why are you acting like that? And you the police, you're not supposed to be avoiding cameras. That's crazy. So we have to be mindful that, you know, police are people too. But either way, long story short, be mindful that you're not dealing with the people. You're dealing with the entities. And some people are on assignment for you. This is where you see, like, the people get out and, you know, just start doing shit to people. And y'all like, what provoked that? Like, this person had to be possessed because they're under whatever. But anyway, be mindful. So everything is happening for a reason. It is officially 4:18, y'all. I love y'all and thank y'all for being here. Can y'all hit me some hearts real quick because we about to go? Because, y'all, I got to be right back here at 8:15. I don't know why. I told y'all I ended up being asleep, so I guess I need to just go pray and take a shower. So I love y'all and thank y'all for being here. I really appreciate y'all. Everybody that's in the chat, y'all, it's a lot of people over here. It's like 19 people over there, y'all. And it was the same over here. So anyway, I love y'all. Thank y'all for hitting them. And I'm gonna go and I'll follow everybody back. So thank y'all for being here. But hopefully the message got to where it needs to get to. And y'all, men, y'all take better care of yourself. Y'all don't have to just always go out here, you know, doing whatever it is y'all doing. Like, learn to do some shit by yourself. Period. All right? It's okay. This too shall pass. And eventually God will send you the right thing. Just, you know, chill, little Bill. Ratisha, welcome. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. And 8:15, y'all. Every morning, 8:15, I'm sitting right here in this seat. And I think the message is already up on YouTube already. So, and anything else y'all would like to know about me, definitely go check my YouTube because listen, I got plenty and plenty. Don't let it say just because it says Pisces on it and all that. Listen to the message because if it draws you to it, it was meant for you to hear. And, you know, at one point in time, I just started staying out of everybody's business. So I just titled everything that anyway, and everybody already knows. So there's that. I love y'all and see y'all later. Thank y'all. Y'all got me up to 5,000. I appreciate y'all. And I'm following everybody back. I'm going to do it right now. So y'all should